First up, a huge thank you to Panenka Bar and Grill for supporting the channel. You can find us there before every home game and post game, either celebrating or drowning our sorrows. It's a great premium bar and it's situated less than half a mile from beautiful downtown Bramall Lane.
Also, a huge thank you to Parrot Peel. They are a virtual band who create innovative musical experiences just for you. But you already knew that, didn't you? We've been talking about them for long enough. But please do go to parrotpeel.com and check them out because they are awesome.
Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale.
Well, hello, welcome to the Sheffield United Way. It's a chance to look ahead to a match preview for bottom club Sheffield United and 19th place Southampton, but we are only 10 points off the automatics. So, something to focus on after that victory at Oxford United, and it felt good. It felt like a long time coming, but we got there. Now, this is a 7:45 p.m. kickoff at Bramall Lane on Tuesday, 30th of September. I personally think it's a bit mean on Saints fans having to travel that far in a middle of the week game. I looked it up as well. It's over 200 miles if you go from St Mary's to Bramall Lane. I'm always in favour of closer, possibly local games as much as you can for midweek matches. We're also due to face them away midweek on a Wednesday, 21st of January. Not good EFL, not good. I actually remember going to Southampton on a weeknight, probably about 2004. We won 1-0, Shipley scoring, I think it was. I also remember going there when we needed to win to have any chance of the playoffs in 2009. Might have even been a Sunday, maybe even a bank holiday Monday. I don't remember, but they needed to win to stay up. They did win 2-1. I think we scored with Jamie Ward, but they scored late. It was really annoying. And that was back in the day when I went to every single game, home and away. Halcyon days. But now life has taken over, got in the way. And I'm actually working in the Middle East at the moment, would you believe it? Anyway, this match is on Sky Sports Plus if you can't make it. Now, our lineup, which is a suggested lineup, a predicted lineup, if you will, is sponsored by Shazbat Designs, run by Sharon, a long-time Sheffield United Way supporter. Sharon is absolutely ace, and you can support her as well, like she has done with us. She's a self-employed pyrographer specializing in unique hand-burnt personalized wooden gifts. No two pieces are the same. She sells ready-made items as well. shazbatdesigns.co.uk, as you can see if you're watching on YouTube. But if you're listening on audio podcast, there you go. I just explained it for you. Now, Nick, I asked Nick of this Parage to pick a team that he expects to see start this one for United. So hopefully Gus is fit. Now, whilst the saying never change a winning side does have some merit, it's often suggested, Nick says it wouldn't surprise him to see Matos over Soumare, and it is only a few days in between games, so maybe there will be more than one change, but he's actually opting for Matos in midfield, otherwise unchanged, with Cooper, Ogbene, Burrows, Tanganga, McGuinness, me, Peck, Matos, Gus, O'Hare, and Campbell. Let us know your thoughts. What would be your lineup? I mean, the stats for this one, they make pretty grim reading from a United point of view. We've lost each of our last 4 league meetings with Southampton, all in the Premier League, 2019-20 and 2021 season. So, of course, 2 and then 2. That's 4 games. Quick mouse. The Blades have never lost 5 in a row, though, versus the Saints before. And let's hope that that continues. Southampton have won 3 of their last 4 league meetings at Bramall Lane. They drew the other one, as many as their first 22 beforehand. They are doing something in recent years against us, and I don't like it. United have lost all 3 of our home league games this season, as we know. You have to go all the way back to 1954 to a time that we started worse than that, a campaign when we had 4 successive home defeats. And I'm very much hoping this will not be something we speak about ever again. Now, it is time for the opposition view. And I'm very pleased to say we've got quite a bit to look at for this, because Southampton, as we know, quite interesting. They're managed by Will Still. They've only won 1 match all season, but same 11 as likely started versus Middlesbrough. Maybe 1 change in central midfield. Big changes since the defeat at Hull. I mean, 6 were made in the previous game. So Alex McCarthy in for Bazunu, not a good keeper. 3 at the back. They dropped the captain, Jack Stevens, and Taylor Harwood-Bellis, well known for his time with Burnley in the Champ previously, to go with a younger defence, albeit one less scarred from the Premier League. You had Kouassi, Wood, Edwards. Good Championship, proven players. Wood, we know from Swansea. Edwards, QPR Player of the Year last year. Ryan Manning, left wing back, really strong at this level, lots of experience. Tom Fellows, right wing back, interesting choice, big summer signing from West Bromwich Albion, led the championship in a midfield. Shea Charles, well, there's a player we know a little bit about. Question mark over who could partner him. Casper Yander, who started versus Borough, or Flynn Downs, who's a very, very good player at championship level. Adam Armstrong up front, captain in Stevens' absence and back in form, 2 in his last 2. Ross Stewart, great surname, could be dropped for Cameron Archer, another player we know well, but they've not looked particularly strong up front so far this season. Really big step forwards, much more defensive solidity from Southampton. Still a little toothless in attack, still lacking that creativity under Will Still. But we shall see how it actually ends up for this one. Now, the referee, brought to you by our friends at Parrot Peel, a virtual band. Many of their members are Blades, so check out parrotpeel.com, parrotpeel.com. Now, the referee for this one, I must admit, I looked at this surname and thought, I'm really glad that I've had a chance to have a run up at this. Panchero would be praying, but Adam Herksegg, happy with that. Incredibly, he's taken charge of 18 matches this season without giving anything. No cards, no pens, nothing. Now, that's what the stats told me. If you've got a website that gives you different information, then, well, mine's more interesting. Last season, he took charge of 36 games, largely in League One. We've had a lot of League One refs so far. The last 3 matches have been refed by refs who previously just kind of took charge of League One, but they're getting promotion. Now, this chap, who I'm just probably going to call Adam, he took charge of 36 games and he issued 126 yellows. Now, that's fairly average. He gave 4 straight reds, didn't do any second yellows, and he issued 6 penalties. So nothing leaps out there. That is fairly standard, par for the course kind of stuff. He has refereed us once before in an FA Cup 3rd round tie at home against Cardiff. That was not a good game. And Southampton's under 21s, he's ref them once before, never their first team. But we lost 1-0, and the Saints youth side also lost in their match. He officiated for them against Burnley under 21s, but that was back in 2022. So not much to go on. We can't both lose in this fixture. Now we come to our score predictions. Now, if you'd like your score prediction shared here, and by that I mean, with me sort of yelling it out now, having seen it in advance, then you can become part of our WhatsApp group. And to do that, you can join our Patreon, patreon.com/Chef United Way. And it really does help us to do what we do. Now, some predictions we've been sent in advance from our group chat. MVB saying 1-1, keep the small bit of momentum we have going. Cal says 2-1 Blades, thinks we'll score first. Interesting. James Lee, they kind of agree with a 2-1. James adds the Saints players are apparently not happy with Will Still. I think you're probably getting that from that Alan Nixon suggestion that there is a championship club where a captain has gone to the chairman and said the players aren't happy with the manager. We don't know, but it has been suggested that could be Norwich. It could be Southampton. I don't know. I don't know anything about Will Still. I remember the old thing that he used to get fined because he didn't have his badges and he used to play Football Manager. That's what I know about him. And he was a manager of, how do you say it? Reims, I think. Anyway, Ant says 3-1 Blades. Paul's going with the traditional Wilder 1-0 masterclass, which I kind of really hope it is again. That would just be chef's kiss, classic Wilder. Nick of this parish, I've mentioned before, predicts 0-0. What do you think? I'd love you to know. I'd love to know what you think in the comments. Let's have a quick look at some of them so far. Ian goes with I'd play 2 up front. I have to agree, Ian. The team that I've gone with there is what Nick thinks Wilder will do, but I think we at times have looked like we need someone up front with Tyrese Campbell. He's been struggling to create things on his own. Connor says, evening, Hal, predicting a 2-1 win for tomorrow. Hoping to see Ings. Yeah, that would be good. And Tom Davies on the bench to make the difference late in the game. I thought that it was good to finally see a winger take on his man, get down that bile on the right-hand side. The ball did not go out against Oxford. I am that Sado that paused it and had a look and cross it over. And, Callum O'Hare needs to score more goals, but he hasn't had a proper wing play. Even on the left, we still don't have a proper out-and-out winger. But it was good to see on the right a bit of an actual out-and-out, been a long time since we've had one winger. When was the last proper winger that we had on the right? Cottrell? I don't know. I'm going for a 1-1 draw, says Ian. The wonderful Shazbet herself, says Ian Hal. And happy birthday to Nick too. Yeah, he's not here, couldn't be bothered. Not one for neutral, says Hal. Bit awkward, that is Nick. Didn't realise he was watching. This is a game that United could shine. 4-0 Blades, says Michael. Can you imagine. I mean, friend of our channel, Statsman Adam, has also said that it will be like that. He said it's either going to be 4 or 5. He's feeling very, very confident. He messaged me a little earlier. Just want to say thanks to everyone who supported my little business. This is Shazbat. Do please support her. Don't forget you can get 10% off with any order by quoting Chef United Way at checkout. I think we will get a draw 0-0. I kind of hope it isn't 0-0. Just because for me, the kind of hours I'm working, I'm getting up at 2 a.m. So to stay up, which I will do, if it's 0-0, I will regret my life decisions. But thank you all for watching or listening to this match preview. If you don't already, please check out our audio podcast. If you get a chance as well, do leave us a review. It really does mean a lot. Until next time, thank you.